Good morning, everyone. I am Mrs. Bailey, and normally on this channel, we do cash stuffing, expense tracking, we grocery shop, we budget, but I am going on a trip in less than 2 weeks, and I have to go to the passport agency in Detroit. So I literally have here all of my stuff. I have my passport, my application printed out. I have my photo. I'm just getting it renewed, and I didn't get it renewed in enough time for me to be able to leave the country. So that is actually what I'm doing. So I figured I would take you guys along with me. I have it's 9:22 right now, and I have to be there at, it's not 9:22. It is 9:22. Oh my God. I'm gonna leave at 9:45 because my appointment is at 10:30. This is Friday the 7th. So I may be able to get it today, or they may mail it off to me in a couple days. I'm not sure how it works, but I paid an extra $60 on the bonus. On the bonus. I'm sitting here looking at my budget stuff. I paid an extra $60 for them to expedite the services for me to actually be able to go down there to the office. So I also have to put some money in the bank. So I'm glad I saw that. And when we come back, we will probably just cash stuff our savings and go over our budget to see what we paid. And I keep looking over here instead of over here. But we're gonna do that. And it's hot, honey. I just turned the heat up when I came down. And ooh, child, I need to go sit down somewhere. I am feeling much better today. I'm probably at 95%. I still don't really have an appetite. I didn't explain any of that to you guys, so you probably don't have a clue what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and drink me some water, and I'm waiting on Mr. Bailey to get back from the car wash, and then we're gonna go ahead and go. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me. You guys, it is now the next day. My plan was to take y'all, I wanted to take like some video footage of the building. I wanted to like kind of, not video myself, but just kind of show myself walking in. Honey, that wind was so cold and blowing so hard coming off that Detroit River that Mr. Bailey had to drop me off like on Michigan Avenue downtown, and I had to like walk to the building. But I was going fast. I wasn't trying to get a camera out or anything. I couldn't even think about a camera. And then when I got in, my bracelet made the thing go off when you go through, from them to scan you when you go through. And so they finally figured out that it was my bracelet, so that I didn't have to get like wound down or anything. And then once I got up to the 3rd floor to the passport place, they was like, it was like pictures and signs everywhere saying no food, no drink, no photography, no video, like no videoing, all of the things that you couldn't do. So I was like, okay. So I couldn't get any footage in there. And then when it was time to go out again, the same thing happened again. I'm like, oh no, we it's over. I'm not about to take a camera out trying to get to the car. All I was doing was running to the car. So I'm sorry I didn't get any footage for you guys for that. But afterwards, me and Mr. Bailey, we didn't do any grocery shopping yesterday because that was not on the list. Yesterday was a leftover day for the kids, but me and Mr. Bailey did go to our favorite spot and shared Malik Al Kebab, and we did share a meal. And I wanted to get that because the way my stomach was messed up, I couldn't eat that chili or chili dogs, whatever we had planned. So I needed something light on my stomach. So I got the salad, the rice, the chicken, the mushroom stir fry, and I also brought that home to have for dinner because it's like big enough for me and Mr. Bailey to split and to come home for have it for dinner. So that is $22.25 plus the $5 tip. So that is going under grocery, which I'm just gonna have to get a whole nother category for me and Mr. Bailey, because we do go out to lunch at least once every other week. So I probably just need to have like another category, like a lunch category. But that was $27.25 with the tip. And we was already over in groceries, $40.35. Girl, put your glasses on. Okay. So we was over 40, 35, and then 27, 25. So we are now over 67, 60. I do have to go to the grocery store today just to get, I really wanted collard greens, but I want, I think I'm just gonna do broccoli because I'm about to go to work right now. It is Saturday at 8:08. And Mr. Bailey went to go put some gas in the car for me because I guess he was so tired he just couldn't do it. So he's about to go put some gas in the car for me. But I mean that's what he's doing. But I have to go to work, so I'm not gonna. Even though the kids and Mr. Bailey will pick the greens for me and clean them and everything, that's just too much work and too much time for them to cook also. So I'm just gonna go to Sam's Club and get the broccoli, and I also need to get a little bit more corn, because we're going to have the meatballs and gravy, I think, to make it stretch, because when my nephew is here also and my son is here, my oldest son, like everybody, when everybody is here, my daughter's not at work today, when everybody's here at one time, the food seems to go a little bit faster because everybody eats at that one time, and then if it's anything left over, they'll eat, have seconds later. So I think I'm going to maybe take out some wings that everybody can maybe have like one or two. And so this is definitely a baby shower meal. So I'm gonna do meatballs and gravy, the wings, mashed potatoes. I'm gonna make mashed potatoes and rice because my one son doesn't like rice. And so some people like rice, some people like mashed potatoes. And then I'm gonna do the broccoli and the corn. So I also did want to put my $1 into the savings. If you're new here, I have been putting $1 a day since December. So I have December. Do not mind that I have February here. Let me just take that out because that actually goes here. So February, I have to make a January one. And what did I say? December is $31. January is $31. And now we're in February. I took out the shower, so I do have that problem with my fingertips when they get wet. I don't like to touch cloth or anything. So I guess since paper is made out of cloth basically, I guess that's the same feeling. But today is the 8th, and I know I didn't stuff yesterday, so this needs to be $8. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So now that is $8 for February. We're gonna put that back, and I am going to stuff the next number. I am not going to be going in order, guys, but I am going to stuff the next number for the 100 envelope savings challenge, which should be number 6. Yeah, so we are on number 6. And I just had this 5 that's been sitting in my wallet, and I'm just like, why do you have it just like sitting in there? Because all you're going to do is just spend it. So my smart brain said, just put it into the savings challenge. Guys, I'm trying not to crease it the best I can, but I know when I shut it, it gets creased. So I hate when my money is creased, but I do like the challenge. Okay, that went in there nice. So what me and my husband was talking about yesterday, I told him that I would like to have this filled up by my birthday. And he was like, bet. Like, that's so doable. And you guys know it is because you saw us do like the 50 envelope challenge in like a week or 2 weeks, So when we put our mind to it, it is definitely doable. We probably just have to not do so much grocery shopping, as you guys can see. Or so much... Oh, I didn't mark this. So much. Oh, yes, I did. I thought I didn't put my marker. Or, so much. I don't know. We'll find the money somewhere. But the other thing that I wanted to do was, let me zoom you guys in. Was I forgot about the passport picture. So actually, we went over on the passport. So I did not account for the passport picture to be as much. I was going to go to Walmart. Okay, at first I was thinking CVS because that's where I got it from last time. 11 years ago or something, 10 years ago, however much it was. And I was going to get it there. And then when I looked online, it said $16.99 for them, $16.99 for Walgreens. And it also said $7.69 or something like that for Walmart. And I was just like, where do they do pictures at Walmart? Like, I never seen it at Walmart before. So I went over to the UPS store to get my passport thing, because they had printed it for me, my passport application. I had everything printed out. So I called the owner early that morning and said, hey, I'm about to send something over there. It's my passport stuff, and it has, like sensitive information on there. Like, can you be the one that printed out for me? Because I wanted it printed out on, like nice paper, and I also wanted it, in color and everything. And my printer is out of color. It barely has black. So by the time I went and bought all that ink, I would have paid more to print it out than I would have to, get it done there. So he was like, okay, yeah, cool. I've been knowing them for almost 20 years. I've been with them for like, I think 15 or 16 years. I've been with the UPS. That's where you guys mail my stuff to. So he said, cool. So when I got there, of course, because, we have a good relationship and I've been there for a long time, he was like, don't worry about it. He didn't charge me. So I'm like, all right, good. Thank you so much. And then as I went outside, I was about to go over to Walmart, and I was waiting on Mr. Bailey to come out of another store. And I was like, let me ask them. So I called them while I was sitting outside and asked them if they could give me a picture. Do they do passport pictures? And they said yes. And I said, okay, cool, I'm coming back in. I didn't even think to ask them how much it was. So I went in. They wasn't supposed to do it to 10:30. It was like 9 something. And he was like, oh, don't worry about it. Come in, I'll do it for you. So I went in there, got the picture or whatever. And when I looked at the monitor, it said $26.45. I was not expecting to pay that much. But by this time, they had already took the picture, was in the process of printing it out. So it was nothing that I could say or do. So, yeah. So needless to say, that has now went up. So we're going to add that up at the end of the week, which is tomorrow. So anyway, babe, you want some breakfast?
What you got?
I don't know. Maybe it's like some toast and eggs and stuff. Y'all, Mr. Bailey just came in from the gas, getting the gas, and I feel like I need to eat before I leave so that I won't mess up before I go. And then he's been out all night. Also, he hasn't eaten since we had that Malik al-Kebab yesterday. So I know he was probably hungry also. But anyway, the $26.45, the credit card did come out for $50. And we also paid the DTE, which is our utilities, for $3.94. So we have the car to worry about, the Xfinity, and also, remember, I forgot to put this on here, the phone that is actually coming out today. Well, it's processing today, so it'll probably be out Monday or Tuesday. So that's the 8th. We only budgeted $0 for it, but that was $447. So I think that I'm going to work on this because I don't do as many hours as Mr. Bailey, and I really only have Saturday, Sunday, and possibly Monday to get that. But Mr. Bailey is going to work on the car note, and we should be able to get that. So actually, this went up. This also went up too. So when I thought we only had like $880 more to go for this weekend, which was like doable, nope, we're still back at the $1,200, almost really $1,300. So, and we got a portion of that already, so it's doable between today and tomorrow. But I am gonna go ahead and get this breakfast done for me and Mr. Bailey, and I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna take you guys along with me, but that's gonna be on tomorrow's video. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get this part done, and then I'll go ahead and get this uploaded and shoot the next video before I leave. Shoot the beginning of it so that I can take you guys along with me for real on my day today. So I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for staying. I appreciate you, and I also appreciate when you guys leave a comment or an emoji or a thumbs up, because that do help help push this video out to other people, because we are monetized, and all of our money in the year of 2025 we want to go towards our debt, which we have been really knocking out this year. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.